something you want to say?
Yeah, if there's anything you want to say.
Dwight could probably tell a lot more.
Yeah, I can. She's heard them all. Marcia's got a story.
Well, not really. I was going to ask Grandma if she wanted to tell some stories. Remember at the Scrivner reunion how we did that? Would you like to tell some stories of your family?
Yes. Well, I could, but I'm too old to tell.
I'm going to just ask you some questions like we did at the Scrivner reunion.
Okay, but real loud. For some reason, we can't hear over here.
Be very careful.
She's got herself convinced in there.
Okay, well, let's start out with, let's see, you were born in Kansas?
Dale's got from the other end.
Okay, your family lived in Missouri before that?
No. Oh, yes, my parents lived in Missouri from the time they were born until they...
Wow, your parents lived there?
Yes.
And then, did they have their first 3 kids in which state?
And the first 3 in Missouri, and the next 3 in Kansas, and then 2 back in Idaho.
3 more in, was it 2 more in Missouri or 3 more? 2 more in Missouri and 1 in, no, there were 3. I thought it was 3 in Missouri, 3 in Kansas, 3 in Missouri, and then you moved? How'd you get to Idaho?
Well, we went in a boxcar on the train. We took all our stock, all our families, 3 families left.
3 families. And then there was another train car, is that right?
Yes, with a stop.
And was it Chester Road?
Yes,
Yeah, with the stock, because Harry was too little, right?
that's right.
Yeah. Did all of the kids go with you to Idaho?
No, 2 of them were teaching school, and they stayed in Idaho and Missouri until their school stopped. And we went ahead and got a place to live, and we all settled when their schools were out, and they moved out.
And that was who?
Fernand Chess.
Yeah.
And Nellie was married.
Nellie was married. Chess was on the train watching the stock.
Oh, yes.
So it was Nellie and Verna that did not come
That,
with you?
That's
And
right.
Troy was already there,
Troy
right?
was already
Yeah, that's right. Okay, some of these stories I sort of remember and I sort of don't, so I'm still trying to get it straight. And I learned
Some
something
of them
new.
I remembered when I wasn't so old as I am.
Okay, so when you got to Idaho, what did you do?
My uncle had a location for us right next to a farm, next to where he lived. So we moved right onto this farm, lived there for many years.
And what kind of farming work did?
Well, they had general farm work and prune orchard.
How old were you when you moved? Do you remember what year it was that you came across on
1902.
1902 that you came on the train?
I hope that's right.
Close enough.
I don't remember so well, so I'm closer.
But I'm sure it is. So, how'd you meet Grandpa?
Well, we went to the same school, to the New State Public School.
And you met him at school?
Sure.
And, okay, what did you do after you got married? Where'd you live?
Southeast of Houston.
Southeast.
And he worked for a wholesale company at that time. We rented this furnished place. Lived there for quite a while, in various places after that where he worked.
Did you remember your driving experiences at all? when you first started driving?
Well, I know we had a Ford and I had to get out and crank it.
Okay, let's go back now to when you were in, still living at home with Gramps, with your mom and dad, and go back. Did you ever go camping?
No.
Yes, you did.
Not these big, real camping trips. How did you go camping? Well, we went up toward McCall, stayed overnight. Of course, the first one, my father took this covered wagon and 3 of us girls and went out for a long vacation. It's our first big vacation. I mean, in a covered wagon.
Covered wagon.
Idaho in a wagon.
Covered wagon, and you took the girls camping. Oh, no.
I think people are getting tired of this big roof.
Well, anybody else think of some questions they'd like to ask Grandma?
A story about during the Depression that you had been mad at Fred because you told him to buy a pair of socks for one of the girls, and you said he brought home 2 pair of socks. And you were mad at him about that. And asking, I said, well, why would you be mad about that? And your answer was, well, we could only afford 1 pair, and each one of the kids had only 1 pair of socks. In relating this later on, you said to me, well, if I said that, I'll stick by it.
Anybody else have a question for Grandma? Ask something. Somebody asked me something today. I forgot what
I want to know when they had those box cars and it had cattle in it, and where did they unload and how did they do it when they were going to the farm?
We were allowed to, I won't say, on a sidetrack the car and unload it. And my uncle was there to meet us and took the stock over to the farm that he had rented ready for us.
How far away?
Oh, about a mile and a half, 2 miles.
Tell me about when you got married.
Oh, that's serious.
You got married with double wedding, right?
My older sister was teaching school, and she and her boyfriend were going to get married this spring. And we decided to get married, and they talked us into waiting until school was out, and we'd have a double wedding. And so that we did, had a lot of family, friends, and relatives in our own home.
You have matching dresses?
No, I had made both the dresses because she was teaching school and I was home. So anyhow, we both got married and both stayed married to the end.
Well, I want to know how you got up to your honeymoon. The 2 couples went on a honeymoon up to Air Rock, was it?
Yes. Several of the relatives were there for the wedding and from other places, you know. It started going up to Air Rock for our honeymoon. Looked at the Air Rock Dam, and it was the beginning.
That was the beginning, huh?
Whole families, we had our houses ready where we were going to live. So that was pretty easy.
Very easy. What year was that, Grandma? When she got married? Yeah.
Like 15, wasn't it?
George report says some 15.
How old are you?
Probably that's right.
Somebody said, how old were you?
When you got married?
Well, I was old enough.
22, and you were born in... Okay.
She got that straight.
Yeah.
And
And
That's not.
they were married on June 11th? No, they were married, you were born on June 11th and they got married on
The 14th.
14th.
Now, just
Different years.
you twist things just so far.
Well, this is a chance for everybody to ask questions, anything you ever want
No
to know.
more questions, but I'll tell you that there's no way that I can explain how thrilled, how excited, how wonderful it's been to see so many friends, so many relatives that have taken out time and brought a covered dish dinner so we could all eat together.
I think she's saying that even though we're relatives, we're friends too.
I hope will continue. And I met some of you tonight that I hadn't met before, and I'm glad to call you relatives now. It's been real, real nice in every way, and more very overcoming.
Just before we do though, we have a gift for you. We were afraid you would forget us. So many of us. So we put together an album that has pictures of our families. Some of it is things that will make you remember something about us, and some of them are things we just want you to have to remember.
Oh, thanks.
The other thing is we have a letter from the White House also.
How did he find time?
Well, yeah, so, happy birthday. We wanted to sing happy birthday to her too, but I'm not leading it. Come on.
To you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grandma. Happy birthday to you.
I'm not to say thank you, and I'm not going to say I wish you'd all live to be 100. And if you do, I hope you've enjoyed life as much as I have.
All right, yes. Here they are, brother and sister, fighting as usual.
Where's Margaret if you want to see a real fight?
Yeah.
Hello.
You gotta smile for it to work,
So I didn't know your voice, I'll tell you
Jim
that.
and Christine with family. Great.
I told her she doesn't have to blow any candles. You're right. Isn't that chocolatey looking? We thought you'd like that.
Mary, hurry, you gotta hurry, Mary.
If she could remember. Yeah. We need a video? You do?
Close enough, you want to
Oh, sorry. Raymond and Mary with family. Hey, there's somebody hiding over here. Where'd she go?
I would be extremely...
No way.
Here's what's left of her cake.
That's mine.
Perfect. perfect, ideal cake cutter over here. Shelley, are you practicing? This is Jeff and Donna's baby. Oh, everybody kind of cleared out. This is the Idaho Governor's Proclamation. Law Scrivner, Clayville. Here we have. What?
Sorry, I won't eat the whole thing.
This clan really knows how to have a good time. Grandma with 4.5 generations of women here. Karen, why don't you go get in the picture with him while he's talking to him?
When you get through, can you take one on this?
Sure. And we're back. There's Karen in the picture too.
Ready?
Why? There's Jim and Grandma.
The three of us.
There's Lorene and Grandma.
Come on, Dale, get over there.
Just for a moment, just while we collect what they want.
It's a little difficult getting all these people together. Oh, there's a 5-generation picture right there.
Not that slime. That's the slime. No, this easy slime. That's the one. That's the good one.
There's Aunt Minnie's family. Oh, good shot, Lawrence. That's the best. Lawrence, how come you're showing your best side?
We want a front side.
Who's missing? Grandma and the kids. And the kids are fighting as usual. Grandma, they're fighting again.
must be painful.
Grandma, quit making faces. Now we're trying to get our Kenneth family group here. Oh, there they come. All right.
They don't want the young ones.
Oh, I'm in. Hey, right here.
Right there.
Mississippi.
She's gonna have a
Right, we need to get some generation pictures.
This is Mike's family.
You know, there's
This is another generational picture.
a house on the beach.
This is White's family with Lawrence.
We ready to go? Yeah. Okay, here we go.
White,
Hello, right here, everybody.
Sandra.
Want another one? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.